Looks like did I get it? Looks like I did it right. Let me, we might skip. I think I messed up. Let me double check my settings. Best intro to StocksToTrade or to pre-market prep ever. Oh yeah, looks like I got it. Okay, cool. All right. Looks like I did it right. It's not rocket science, but there's like 4 little things I need to do to start the stream. So no intro music. You got to listen to me rambling on about nonsense and making sure the stream was working. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to a new week. ASTS. Nice chart last week. Space play. Kind of cool PR this morning. 781 PR. Largest commercial communications array in low Earth orbit. So basically kind of like a competitor to Starlink. And a little bit higher float. But just a nice all-day grind Friday. Multi-month breakout. As well as kind of pushing through resistance areas from back in the spring. Space is cool. Elon's in the news. SpaceX. You hear about Starlink every day. So definitely probably afternoon VWAP hold simply because of the float and the volume, So understand the delineation between a big gapper that's a dip and rip versus a big gapper that's more of an afternoon play. The traditional dip and rip is designed for, who's going to say it? Who's going to say it first? The worst stocks in the world, okay? Crappy biotechs, super sketchy Vancouver pump and dumps, et cetera, et cetera. I don't really consider ASTS that. And it is, again, it's 50 million float. And it's only 300,000 shares traded. So, what sometimes we will consider 50 million floaters as a dip and rip. If it's, if it was trading like 5 million shares right now or 10 million or, something that might not be float rotation. I mean, it's kind of difficult, not that it's never happened, but it's difficult to get float rotation in pre-market when you got a 50 million float. It's just, again, go back to 2020, it happened, but these days it doesn't happen that often. So a lot of what drives the low floaters so much higher, a lot of what makes low floaters dip and rips is float rotation. 380,000 shares at 830, very unlikely we're going to get float rotation. My number ones, XPEV, GoEV, MULN. I still hate MULN. I only put it on the list because I always get asked about MULN. But XPEV, just a nice 750 break last week. Was a back-to-back idea. If you remember on pre-market prep, XPEV through 750 was the number one idea from Thursday. It did not work. It didn't work on Thursday. But you had plenty of time to get out. I mean, again, what's nice about it, stuff like this, I mean, when it didn't work, it took 2 hours to fade back to 7. So even though that 750 break did not work on Thursday, you literally had hours to stop out at 740, 730, 720. Then if you remember Friday, I was like, hey, just reuse the same plan. On Friday, it broke 750. Closed at 860, gapping up to 9. I kind of like this 9 area, Oracle area with risk on VWAP. And then the other one is GoEV. They're kind of the same thing. GoEV, I don't hate that Oracle level of 160 or 176. And then SEV today, break of last night's highs. Again, 181.67. The 4 a.m. squeeze point was 182. You risk VWAP, you're risking 20 cents a share. And then the main week open red to greens, you should remember from the weekend watch list. All of you should get the weekend watch list. It's 100% free. Go to StocksTrade.com/watch list every Sunday. MGNI, apps, Microsoft. Ooh, and Pixie's not going to wait, is it? Pixie was... Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we can trade those channels. We can trade the channels, but hopefully, listen, I'm hoping Pixie gaps down. Okay. So give us a Pixie gap down and then give us a red to green for a similar move on Friday. So otherwise, let it set up. So, all right. Mark asks about Huddy. Huddy's dead, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's just over. You know, I mean, I don't know. Do what you want. It's just, and I know you could say, oh, Tim, look at that break on Friday. I get it. I get it. It's just, at some point, here's the thing with Huddy. It's over, okay? The Chinese pump and dump is over. My fear is when you screw around backside, okay? Front side. Well, let me back up. All of these sketchy Chinese pump and dumps, okay? They were dangerous front side as well, okay? Bad things can happen front side. I think it's less likely bad things happen front side, okay? So you can screw around, you trade them on the front side, trade them day 1, day 2, day 3. But then when you get weeks in, they do the offering, it gets destroyed. It goes from what, 100 or 180 to $7. It's going to end badly. You screw around with this thing, it gets hard halted, and next thing you know, it's a luck-in coffee again, okay? I mean, all of you should know your stock market history, okay? All of you should, literally, like, unless you started trading like yesterday, you should remember luck-in coffee. Sketchy IPO, just like Huddy. China related, just like Huddy. It was awesome on the front side, then backside, same thing. I'm like, leave this stupid thing alone. All of a sudden, it hard halts, delists, and people that are screwing around backside got murdered. Okay? It's over. And again, you can say, but Tim, it went from 9 to 11. Fine. Do what you want. Okay? Do what you want. But my opinion, and this is an opinion show, okay? I'm not here to tell you you are a beautiful, wonderful snowflake, okay? You want somebody to tell you you're perfect and you can do no wrong and every idea is incredible and you can do anything you want to do because you're beautiful. Go to your mom. Well, probably your grandma. No, go to your grandma. That's not me, okay? Screw around backside on a Chinese IPO. After it's over, good luck. NRBO. NRBO. Huh? What? What? My life's work is a failure. I try. Every freaking day. I get up at 4:45 a.m. My trainer gets here at 5:30 a.m. I work out. I get a good breakfast. I do my research. I show up prepared, high energy, ready to go to give you the best potential trades of the day. And people ask about NRBO when it's over. Speaking of mothers, Mom, yeah, hey, how's it going, Mom? Hey, your son's a complete freaking failure, okay? I've tried for years and years and years to teach, and I think I'm really good at it, Ma. Hear me out, Ma. I try. I really do everything I can. But evidently, I'm not doing enough, and I'm a failure, and I'm sorry, Mom. ENSC. Mom was somewhat disappointed. 1 million float, 1 million shares traded, PR, it's a dip and rip. Thank you. FRGT. Mom's calling me back. Mom, I'll call you back later. 1 million float, 7 million shares, true penny stock. What do I always say about true penny stocks? Use the Oracle levels. The best thing to do with a true penny stock like FRGT is wait until 9:33 a.m. You'll get the Oracle levels, trade off of those. Always, when it comes to true penny stocks, it's much like OTCs. It's always the same answer. And they work, okay? Here's the deal. Whether or not you trade FRGT, this is your homework, okay? Like, at the end of the day, Look at what the Oracle level does, or was, and look at what FRGT if it hit that level. That's your homework. PDSB. Huh? Yeah, isn't that delisted or something? PDSB. 27 million float, 2 million shares. Biotech earnings winner. Nice breakout. Okay, all right, let's finish on this. PDSB, kind of low float. Decent volume. Biotech earnings winner. Nice breakout. What do these guys, what do they do? Cancer, okay. As I always say, day traders love cancer. Is the call still going? So they had a call at 8 a.m. Is the call over? So I listen, I do need to run. Listen, I like this. It checks all the boxes. It's just do not trade until the call is over. You can, right here, it's in the press release. You can call in or you can go to the link, okay? So with any of these, always remember anything can happen during the call. I'm assuming usually these calls are 45 minutes to an hour. I'm assuming it's over, but check. It's free. Okay, you can log in right here. It's right in the press release. Call 877-407-3088. Okay? Conference ID 137-33006. There's also a webcast. I don't have time. I need to run. I got a 9 a.m. webinar with the Steady Trade team. We will continue to go over this. That's your rules. Checks all the boxes. I do really like this. Just make sure the call is over. You never know what these idiots might say on a call. Okay? All right. Have a great day, my friends, and we will see you next time.